Oh god, there's no calls. Not like this. When you hop on, there's just nothing to do. Great. Oh no, he's playing Chainburn. He must be cheating. Oh, wait, okay. What is the actual issue though? So, blue player enters his turn. Normal summons a Mass Chameleon, activates turn to review, then Chainlink 2. There's 3 tokens on this field from Trio apparently. Then turn to review Chainlink 1. Chainlink 2, Secret Barrel. Oh, he has 9 experience. Notification squad boys. You sound kind of weird. Let me see if I can. Actually, no, that'll break things. I'm gonna have to disconnect my mic then. Better? I'm stuck in this call, telling him how to chain things together. Like, please. I can take the damage, I no longer care. Where you're gonna take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times 2, which is 2800. Well, right now. What is a weird stream labels thingy pop up in the right down corner? It's Twitch extensions. You can disable them if you'd like, but it's additional mini games and whatnot. But anyway, if he has a second secret barrel, it's game over already. Or like, freaking Just Desserts would be enough for game over. Because there's already 1400 damage on board. He never activated Mass Chameleon as Chain Link 1 because he can't. There isn't anything in the graveyard for him to summon. What? He controls 4 cards. He controls and in his hand combine 8 cards. The opponent controls 8 cards on the field.
I feel paralyzed.
4, 8, 6, 14. Chain Link 4.
Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light. My body, a ghost town, feels like someone cut my tongue. I didn't know a heart could die this young.
He took. What? No. Hold up. He takes 900 for the tokens because he wanted to explode them already. Rid of Basma. This guy can't math. Am I derping? I don't know if I'm derping. He's going to lose as soon as he explodes the tokens. Hey, Dragon1170, thank you for that 1 bit. 1 bit. And 800 more from Shane Strick. Shane Strick. We have 17. No. Plus 900, 16. 16 to 16 minus 1,000. It's just luck. It's partially luck, not just it. That math was hard. I don't. It's not even like. The only time it gets really funky is when you have attack modifiers, because some things don't even apply and some things like just stop working, like how you'd think they would. For like normal interaction stuff. But then it's just like, oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh, so you have to apply Yu-Gi-Oh rules to it, where they don't necessarily make any sense. Uses my trap into monster effect, can you still add? What? 3 more cards in your hand, you can target 1 Dark Hole monster on the field, return to hand if you do. Normal summon the Scandina. Activates the effect of Candina. Change the trap card. How do I read? This isn't even a complicated interaction. Oh, bye-bye, extra time. Activates the effective Trident to target Dynamite. Dynamite's effect is chained. Ask Blossom is chained to Dynamite. The guy who plays anyway and puts Apocalypse into his spell and trap card zone. And red player wants to special summon True Draco Apocalypse, the trap card, from his deck. Or he's saying that Ash says also special summon from deck. Why did he... Okay, so he's not gonna Ash Blossom that? Fine, I guess. He doesn't explain it very well. So he makes a broad bull. Red player wants to activate return. To special summon dynamite. Just fast effect timing. It's probably just fast effect timing. That's what it mainly looking like. Dude, Dragon, I have no freaking clue. They're like, hi, problem is priority, quote unquote. Hi, question mark. I'm like, really? Both players must pass in those game state to if they would like to reach open game state. A non-fast effect. Not use the effect first in those game state after it's summoned.
I rise just like a phoenix, born from the ashes. I take care of my own. Torn down where assassin, you can't suffocate my spirit. 'Cause I'm the king on my own throne, my own throne. King on my own throne, my own throne.
Gonna play a bit of melee. All right. Okay, so just to summarize it up again, Broad Bull is summoned using a Zodiac Xyz monster, one Zodiac monster, as Xyz material. In response to this, some player wants to activate True King's Return. In response to True King's Return's resolution, he wants to activate True Draco Apocalypse. My opponent didn't say anything. You check your own dang logs, man. Come on. There's a Ram illegally in his hand right now, too.
You can't suffocate my spirit. 'Cause I'm the king on my own throne, throne, oh, oh, oh. King on my own throne, my own throne. You'll never see me fall, fall. You'll never see me fall. Watch me.
It was Scanman yesterday? Yeah. Alright. And True King's trigger effect activates when you check, does this trigger any activated effects, and then you, yeah. Here's this king. King. Wait, what card is king? You mean Hammer Kong? Does king still activate to detach even though he won't detach because it's effect negated? Negated effects can still activate. That's literally what the heck. It means Hammer Kong. Well, forget it, like, correct the typo. I'm pretty sure it means Hammer Kong, but just to be sure he isn't talking about some other card that I totally don't see right now and may be an issue if... Yeah. Which spell did you add? Hello, I have locks, but I will ask opponent anyway. Is that actually a recall? No, this is actually pretty decent. It's like Dark Bribe except for monster effects. Huh. Activate Desires. Channeling 2 activates the effect. Red player is currently viewing his banished. He stops viewing his banished. He draws 2 cards. hi, I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to start resolving this chain anyway. I'm like, brah, you can't chain anymore since you're resolving. Please. Hey, I see my cards now, and it would have been better for me to had activated recall or something like that, so I could kill the dynamite. So then I could use my cards in my hand to attack directly for a game. Something like that. I don't know what cards he has. Redsint! 18. Thank you for that follow. Asking your opponent what card they added after you moved on is illegal in tournament settings. Asking your opponent a question isn't illegal. They have no obligation to answer a question in private knowledge. If they've literally like just added and you didn't see the card to confirm it, then you can ask, of course. But if you're like, oh, well, that's fine, and then like 5 turns later, be like, what was that card that you added and set right there? Like, no, they don't have to tell you anything. If that guy reordered without asking, he would have had to put everything back, and I'd have to confirm that they're all in the correct spot. So then instead of getting one card shown, he'd get all of those cards shown.
A wise decision.
Grease, Crimson Fox. Or Grease 11, Crimson Fox, Yakso So. No, yeah, Yakso So. Yeah. Thank you for that follow. Missed yesterday's one. Oh yeah, I archived them all in the YouTubes. So if you need to check, you can check past broadcasts on Twitch or check YouTube. They are posted pretty much 24 hours after they're streamed. So yeah, you wouldn't be able, since I'm streaming at the exact same time, you wouldn't be able to watch the YouTube one and the live stream at the same time because that'd be pretty insane. Hey PDS, how you doing? So there's a problem. Oh. For a second there, I thought I entered a duel without a problem. As per usual standard. Sarcasm off. Is he going to explain the problem? So he normal summons Jiaotu, sends Bixie and Beyond. Other player wants to use the effective Blaze. At the same time Bixie is sent. He does get that response window too. He gets that response opportunity to activate Blaze Accelerator. Red player is, wait, it's too late. This is the same player right here. This guy, earlier in the call, didn't know how chains worked. My god. I'll watch yesterday's one later. I mean, you could watch them both at the same time for insanity reasons, but I don't think you should. Well, at the moment, he said this was. He sent it in his turn. No, it looks like he sent it in your turn. The logs say so. All the Yangzings was mistiming too. I'm not typing in anything? There you go. If there is an instance of him destroying a Yangzing during the opponent's turn and then using this effect, I'm gonna call BS on you. Because he'd be full of crap. And yes, it should be in the extra monster zone, but it's not even a legal summon anyway, so it doesn't matter. Not supposed to be anywhere. Except the extra deck, of course. Hey, Team Queen. Basically, the Yangzings won't be able to activate because the last thing to occur is the 500 damage from Scatter Shot. Did this guy draw at all? Because I need to return some stuff. Yeah, he needs to draw first before. Synchro. The synchro. Did he even check the logs? You have it. Synchro. Synchro. Oh, I misread a thing. Okay. I don't know what he's getting at. He's like, oh, he didn't send it during his turn. Where's it? gonna start copying pasting.
Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked, and I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. Oh, what's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And oh, and dear God, save my soul 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around.
When I try to copy and paste anything on DB, nothing happens. Use Control C, Control V. Right click doesn't because it's flat. Well, it might. Yeah, right click and doing that doesn't work. I think I broke something. Let's do that again. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Why are you spending so long in calls? I'm giving you users way too much slack. Like, if he doesn't follow the directions, then I'm going to have to give him the game loss. But in the case that I do have to give him the game loss because he can't follow directions, it's pretty clear that he doesn't know what trigger effects are, what chains are, etc., etc. And I just set it to beginner status.
Didn't think we could fall in love. Broken from the start, chained to our past. We had closed hearts. We are breaking free. It's just you and me. We might fall apart while we're running back. Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we break free?
Medulcia, that's technically wrong. They can't duel in rated. Which, yeah. They can still duel in advanced unrated. I missed the space timings right here. To be can start, not can start. Can start. It's currently red player's turn, so you don't get the quick effects.
They were blinded, tried to deny us. Didn't think we were following our hearts. We are
Welcome to the Hamlet.
O'Donnell, 19. Thank you for the follow. Hey, what's up, man? I'm very, very close to giving this guy beginner status right here. Hey, I literally answered your question. Here's the copy and paste of it, sir. Except one. The only one that you wouldn't get is the one that you probably Bixied already. Something, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Because then he doesn't get to activate any of them anyway. Are you a judge or something? Quick is like, what are you talking? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me, Maneater Bug? I don't know, man. He's running Marshmallow and Maneater Bug. Are you a judge or something? Yes, I'm a judge. To directly answer your question, because it's not apparently not absolutely clear that I am to some people. Player 1 summons Kaiju, players 2 field whilst player 2 controls Burning Abyss, Firefly, and Var banishes the Kaiju during the end phase. Which side of the field does Kaiju return to? Kaiju returns to wherever it was banished from. And it stays there. Because it was summoned there. Spicy tech. Dude, like, friggin'... Hold up. They're negated, no. Yeah, the link worked. I'm just gonna be like, forget Twitch View, just keep sending in the ruling links. Be like, yo, if you need proof, here you go. I'm like, I don't need to prove myself. Like nearly everything I've had in these ruling things have been correct. Oh, he has the path. He might recover. That's the battling Xyz monsters have quite many materials. Did he Herald negate that Ouroboros gained effect? No, wait. No, he summoned lightning. Special. Alright, so active few preps. Add Herald Perfection, yada 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 yada. Toy Vendor, yada yada. Spiritual Sanctuary, yada yada. Fluffle Wing Scent, draws a card. For Toy Vendor, Dawn of the Herald explodes out of the hand because it's not a Fluffle. Activates a different Dawn of the Herald. Sends Benton, Special Herald, yada yada. I don't. This is not relevant right now. Here we go. Normal Summon Scepter. Both players don't know how to play the game. That's what I've surmised from the logs at around 650 and what they're saying right now. So in 650, they go Chainlink 1, Scepter, Chainlink 2, Sovereignty. Then special summons 2 Sovereignty from the hand. Or 1 from the hand, 1 from the deck. And he draws 2 cards before even searching for Sovereignty. Now I need to figure out... hold up. He drew cards. Where'd it go? Here it is. He's not supposed to have Ritual Sanctuary. He's supposed to have Upstart Goblin. There is a... Herald Perfection. Okay, so normal summon scepter. He hold up, wait. Normal summon scepter. Special summons activate Sovereign's channeling 2. Sovereign special summons itself, draws a card, and he searches for Sovereign. Sovereign was from the deck. He's gonna search anyway. But he's shortcutting, which makes things confusing as heck. So he's not gonna special summon that Sovereign from. No, he special summoned it before drawing. Hold up. He special summoned both, then drew 2. He's supposed to draw 1 while the second Sovereign's still in the deck. Right here. Where did it go? I told him the exact directions. We couldn't. Dueling Book Judges couldn't ban in the first place. I asked, "Will think you'll be waiting 6 years?" No, Toad's already online. Basically, he's not. He took out one of the. He took out one of the sovereignties before even drawing for the first sovereignty. So I have to redo that draw because he's not supposed to have one less sovereignty in the deck while he draws. So he's supposed to draw first before he actually gets the second sovereignty. So I have to rewind that. Supposed to draw well. There's that second sovereignty that he had was supposed to be in deck while he drew, so he wouldn't have drawn into upstart. Or it's supposed to be that. Yeah, that doesn't work out logically, but since we know what the top card of the deck is supposed to be, but it's just like he searched the deck first anyway, so the deck was shuffled. So yeah, the deck wasn't supposed to be shuffled, and there's still supposed to be a sovereignty. So there's still that little tiny sliver of chance he might have drawn into the last sovereignty if he only runs 2 or so. Yeah, that's the thing. That is the question. What if sovereignty was the card he's supposed to draw before the deck was shuffled? That's something that I can't actually check. But we try to get it as statistically close as possible. So you assume that you have to make the assumption that the deck is already random, even though it's pre-ordered. And right after you shuffle, it's in a particular order, but you assume all the cards are random. But if you take one sovereignty out, then it's less random in the fact that the percent chance of drawing sovereignty when you take a sovereignty out is going to be less. So you have to put it back in, reshuffle, and then draw the card that you're actually, and then that'll fix the statistics when you do draw. Opponent won't play. Player starts his turn. It's 4 minutes into the turn. Nothing is happening. So I'll give him 30 seconds to respond, and we should be okay. That should be at 10:12. It's currently 10:11. Holy crud, his count was off too. Like, I use system clock, so it's gonna be accurate plus or minus a few nanoseconds. Alright. Okay, starts his turn, draws into a card. Opponent says play, so I assume everything's okay from there. Activates Dark Magical Circle. Dynamite's chained in chain. Cosmic Cyclone is chained. Targets Dark Magical Circle. Dark Magic Flicks vanish. True King's Return goes to the Thingamajigger. He looks at the top of his deck anyway. Returns the top of the deck anyway. Mills things anyway. Returns stuff. Sends stuff from the deck. Returns stuff to the deck. Shuffles the deck. Activates Sacred Sword. Sacred Swords draws 2, etc, etc. Lures, draws 2, draws... Oh gosh, draws 2, banishes, normal summons, adds a card. I'm not gonna fix this. This goes down pretty... reasonably. It's more easy if I admit defeat. Well, I mean, it's pretty equally easy had I given you the game loss. Did he just admit to maliciously stalling? I just wanted to waste time. Ah. I'm going to at least leave a note. He's here to waste time, then he doesn't deserve to be here. Like, if you want to waste time, if you want to waste your own time, sure. But if you're like literally like intentionally wasting other people's time by creating issues that aren't really issues, then and just like just wasting another person's time just because you want to waste their time, that's not okay. I think he meant, Renty says, I just don't want to. He doesn't say don't. He's not saying what he means, so that's why I'm not. It's not perfectly clear that he's maliciously wasting time. That's the thing. If he was perfectly clear on wasting time, then yes, I would. Yeah, it's confusing what he's trying to say and what he means. Oh, hi, Seabus. This guy's usually wrong. If you see this guy in a call, he's usually wrong. So how many calls have been people I've played that either don't know what they're doing or complains about everything? Yeah. That was Link 2, 3, and 4, that's fine. Link 1, 2, and 3 is also fine. Well, it depends whatever the heck was Link 1, it doesn't really matter. Something continues. Oh boy, he ghost ogred the trap. Let's see. He makes a synchro coral dragon in response to the summon trap effect, channeling 2 ghost ogre.
A prudent choice.
Hey, DT, the tilts Ed W. Ed W. Thank you for that follow. Cabbage Man says, if I activate Dark Hole, my opponent uses Masterpiece effect to destroy Dark Hole. Is that supposed to be in the pendulum zone? Or a pendulum zone? I have no idea right now. It's in the second monster zone, yeah, that's right. Was Yahoo still my search engine? But it's not a continuous effect, it's unclassified. You are wrong. Diamond Core of Quarkum, are you using that? Isn't that an ignition like? Is it me or Reverend Dreadslave is a pretty bad card? It's meh. I've seen it used before, but I haven't seen it been like, this is the nuts, this is the best. No, I haven't seen that. One passive aggressive smiley, he'd still be wrong. You can't just activate it, he says. What are you talking about? That's a quick play spell card, as long as he didn't...
Enjoy your stay.
Destruction Sword Fusion? Destruction Sword Fusion is what it's called? One fusion monster lists Buster Blade as material from your extra deck. Using monsters from your hand or either side of the field as fusion materials. Well, that's a freaking Aqua. How is he supposed to... Hold up. What does it summon? There's only one fusion that the Buster Blader has. One dragon type monster. You guys continue. Dang it. You aren't supposed to continue while there's disputes, sir. The one. And then double check this. Players are not. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what exactly the issue is. There's multiple issues layered on top of each other here. That's why I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. You hate that that your opponent can be wrong and they don't know what they're doing. To fix that, you have to know exactly what you're doing and how to explain it, and how to call a judge and how to fix it.
Here's to new beginnings.
Is it called reshuffle? I don't think it's called reshuffle. It might be something else. What card is that? I don't remember what the card. If you guys remember, let me know. There's a card that literally just says pay 300 life points, shuffle your deck. It's an actual card.
Void where prohibited.
It's called card shuffle. Oh, it's literally card shuffle. Okay. But why is that a thing? It's because you aren't allowed to illegally shuffle your deck in the first place. This guy is usually always wrong, by the way. This guy right here. Wait. Oh. I was wondering why you got timed out. Like, scrolling through the messages. Asmobot is triggered. Hello, private chat. Welcome back, private chat. Hello, private chat. Welcome back, private chat. Does my opponent get an attack recall if I summon Stego Cyber? I don't know what the hell any of those do, but I'm just gonna link you how replays work. Did he just summon that card without any tributes? Come on, load up. There you go. Takes 200 damage. I don't know. Beginner mode senses are tingling. No, he says he knows how to play, but like friggin' Yeah, he. No, you don't. You don't. You get 30 seconds to make a play. You've been thinking for like 2 minutes already. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Like, he has one play in his hand. It's not gonna do anything. Cleese are getting a link? Alright. He Ghost Ogres the Scythe. Now I'm trying to special some register. Not. Hey Berserker, how you doing? I'm working on getting an emote. I reached out to some artists other than my brother, because my brother's apparently super busy and doesn't have time for me. This guy is wrong again.
In the sea of night where my soul is real, broken visions let the darkness heal, and the dream of life will surely reside. I can hear your heart, I can touch your skin, feel the whole world breathing from within. I can live it here forever inside.
If I send White Sun Legend Grave while 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon is banished face down but Paw Desires, can I show the banished cards? Yes, you can show the banished cards. You wanna basically the rules for verification were changed such that you want to show as little as possible that is required enough to verify, but you don't want to change the game state. Holy shoot. Oh! You still got hit. No. Putting bits does not save you from the filter. Thanks for those 500 bits, man. If you were a month, would you be the month that shines the brightest? I'll march into your February.
Another loyal
Plus Nexar, thanks for the follow.
devotee.
Okay, I want to know what you guys think. Has he been wrong 100% of the time or 99? Alright, let's see if that poll works. I don't know if it works. I'm testing out some things. I said K, no you didn't. No, hey, no, hi. Okay, hello. Say after that, change Trident. You to wait. Try again. I didn't see it pop up until it was too late. That's weird. Try again. I'm not exactly sure how this thing works. It might be the Twitch extension thing. Make all notes to destroy one set. In his end phase. After that, I chain engrave. After that, he chained Dread on 10 key. What? So he activates Allonoids, targets a card. He instantly sends. Yeah, he instantly sends it. And he activates another Allonoids. Targets a card, he instantly sends it and special summons the first Allonoid. And then blue player goes into his turn. But he sent the card to the graveyard while he didn't know the second Allonoids was being activated in the graveyard to special summon itself. So, what is he targeting? I don't understand what I assume he's trying to stop this Allonoids from being special summoned, but that's not gonna happen, of course. Judges cannot ban. Nope. I think it's bugged for Berserker. When I click, it gives me a Streamlabs page that tells me to click a puzzle piece, but that doesn't do anything. Interesting. It's working for some people, I can tell. So yeah, someone's like, I can't chat in Twitch because it says my Twitch email is not verified, but I verified it. So I'm like, just double check with Twitch support. I can't fix stuff in Twitch side all the time. How come you're called Resource Judge 4225 instead of Asmo? Because that's how it works. I mean, I'd wish it was just Asmo. That'd be nice. Because I really don't play that. I don't really play that much anyway, so it's not gonna be an issue for them to PM me while I'm not adminning. Can you look at my default deck? Alright, Lexi. Give me a moment here. Gonna see his deck. It's a lot of decks you have there. Alright, check it. I can't check it. And a screenshot that someone sent me. Search an online users list and block him. Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, Sharon. Any response yet?
Nope.
That's weird. So we're like 2/3 of the way in the stream. There's currently no calls for us to take right now, so we're waiting for it to populate. There you go. It's the toxic guy again.
Toxic guy.
It's toxic Shaco. He's usually wrong.
Has he been right at some point?
I don't know. I'd assume they're gonna be right at least once. A broken clock is right twice a day.
He cannot summon Buster Blader while Imperial Order is on the field because a monster is a spell card when it's attempting to be summoned. This game is Magic the Gathering, right?
Buster Whelp? Is it? No.
What is this call about? What's the...
Ignition-like effects, or ignition effects, not ignition-like.
Wait, why can't he use his ignition effect?
Yeah, he's wrong again.
Oh, this is because he didn't use the phase buttons.
No!
Also, hey Berserker. Oh, he was literally one call ago as well?
Enjoy your stay.
Hey, Samuel V907, thank you for the follow. It's not about, it's sort of about the phase buttons too. I'm like, yeah, it's draw phase, you can't use that. And, but you can't chain it either, so. Let me check that screenshot again.
How do you still only have 3 testimonials?
I don't know. Dude, I take more calls than all the other admins. And, yeah. And I get, like, no testimonials, while, like, some other ones have, like, a lot more than me, even though they've taken less calls. He added the wrong card. He didn't even tell me what card he added. He added this. It was a wrong card. He tried to he used this effect to add this, but that was wrong. Instead of saying he just added a wrong card. I don't even know what it is.
Did he return a card from the hand directly to the deck?
He added Blue Eyes Chaos Max and Blue Eyes White Dragon.
That would be an irreparable game state if
2
that
Dragon type
existed
monsters with
anymore.
3,000.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Oh, February, thank you for that subscription. I currently don't have any Twitchy mints though.
So, what's the procedure for fixing this? You just tell him the card?
Yeah, I need to check. I don't even know what the card is because I don't have that. Hold up, let me. So. This isn't repairable unless you know what was in his hand to begin with. Yeah, I know. He added Return of the Dragon Lords with Melody by accident. He put it back already though.
Is it even possible to make an irreparable game state anymore?
That's a good question. I don't think so. Not that I've seen. Not with literally the bot taking notes for you. There's some more calls on the list, and please let me go, because everything should be fine now. Alright. He just keeps showing his cards for some reason. He doesn't need to verify 5
he
times.
might be about to summon alternative.
Oh yeah, that's right. That isn't verification then. This is why you don't play rogue deck, says red player. While the other player is playing Zodiacs and Pendulum Magicians. Okay, sure, I guess that's rogue. Like all of his cards, put them into the deck after passing turn over to me. Yeah, it's not technically irreparable if you've had a log take down everything you've done. That
Wait,
isn't.
the red player's the one playing a rogue deck. He's playing Cosmos.
Yeah. Red player is complaining that blue player is playing a road deck. I know, it's very hypocritical.
He might be referring to his own deck. He might be like, yep, I played a rogue deck and this is why I shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah, that's self-depreciating. Usually people don't do that to their own deck in like third person-ish. I don't know. I end main phase with Can. He uses priority to target Can and his Magician skill with Pendulum Graph. What?
Oh, okay. Chainlink 1, the Pendulum Graph, 2 Can, Slip Rider Summon, and then the Trap Resolving can send Slip Rider.
Time Graph targeting Purple Poison. Purple Poison is going to be destroyed. Tin Can's destroyed. Banish Tin Can. Special Slip Rider, Slip Rider.
So under the ruling change, Slip Rider still gets its on-field effect, even if it's...
Yeah, the ruling got changed. Original... Purple's still destroyed. See. This guy has 1,000 experience. Doesn't know how to read the card.
You know, considering he's a Cosmo player, he should be used to this interaction, because Monarchs did the same thing back when Cosmos were irrelevant to the meta.
Manual has its ups and downs, so does Auto has its ups and downs. They're not necessarily objectively better than one another.
Although Dueling Network and Dueling Book do have a lot of ups over Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and Dev Pro, but that's because Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and Dev Pro have a bunch of wrong programs.
It'll take 100... That's a lot of years. Stop playing when you go online 3 dual accelerator down. Yeah, it's gonna suck. Optional.
Yeah. So how does on-field activation in the graveyard like that work? Can you chain Trap Trick's Trap Hole Nightmare to it, even though it's no longer a special summoned monster? Like, that's a strange mechanic. Would Dweller prevent the activation since it's in the graveyard when
No.
it activates on the field?
Effects trigger, activate, and resolve in the same place.
Okay, that is logically inconsistent right there. Slip Rider is activating on the
Hey,
field,
quick.
but Slip Rider is not on the field, and it is that Slip Rider that's active.
Yeah, you can activate Exiled Force. Like there's yeah, Exiled Force. Oh yeah, I have work tomorrow. Feels derpy. Hopefully I don't get injured again.
Are you not at work right now? You get paid for this.
I don't get paid for this. Well, I mean February has paid me, technically speaking. Or practically speaking, I mean. Arrow, I think his thing cycles every 22nd or 28th. I think is when his resub goes. So Arrow gives me money.
Wait, I thought that at the current bit conversion rate on Twitch, you get $36 an hour for.
If people are actually sending in money to increase the timer, yeah. But
Do
that's
people not send you money to increase the timer?
apparently not. I mean, like if the timer is increased, then the resource judge is gonna stay on and keep taking calls, which is good for rated duels. And then that means Dueling Book grows, which means if Dueling Book grows, there's gonna be more people that can play the game properly. That are like, hey, there's more people on here that can play the game properly, and if not, there's a judge here.
How do I even send you a bit?
It's like cheer 1 or something like that. You have to have bits first, though. You can watch ads.
Producing cheer modes, cheering with animated emotes. I have 0 bits.
Yeah, you can watch an ad to get bits and whatnot. I only paid for a striptease. You're gonna get everything else but a striptease.
I don't think I can. I have ad blocker. I physically cannot watch ads. It won't let me.
Hello, he ashed my slumber. Okay.
Well, sucks for you.
Its
What
effect
happened?
is negated. Everything else,
I don't know
Asma,
what-
please don't mention the mixtape that you never got.
I don't know what he's hoping to hear. It negates the summon from deck, but you still destroy. Is that what he was expecting? Now, because Ash negates the effect and not the activation, Waterfront will still gain a counter.
No, yeah. Wait, what? It's Field of Grave?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Field of Grave. Yeah.
But you'll still get a search next turn because Interrupted Kaiju Slumber is low-key broken.
I don't think you understand what everything entails. I'll show you the world, okay?
Everything? What? Oh.
Hey, 5 bits. More in the
He
cup.
summoned the dog.
We summoned Doggerin. Best dogs. The thing is, I can't actually give people channel currency for bits. So I can't actually give you like 5 Aspo coins for it because it'd be breaking terms of service.
I've actually had a duel against Dinos where they gave me the dog, and then they went through all their plays and realized that because of Master Rule 4 and them already controlling a Logia, they can't actually like make a rank 4 to out the dog they gave me. He controlled 6 monsters and couldn't kill a 3000 vanilla.
Something purple poison.
If it was destroyed by battle and banished by Dryden, it won't get back.
No, it was just banished by a card effect. It wasn't destroyed by battle at all.
Oh. What card effect could have just banished it?
I don't know at all. It's there now, and there's no reason for it whatsoever. Purple poison was banished by a card effect. It does not activate.
I do not see a card effect in anyone's possession right now besides the Dryden Whiptail.
Besides a Dryden that totally says banish or something, but that can't possibly be it.
But that can only happen during battle, so yeah, like I said, it was destroyed by battle and banished.
No, it would have been destroyed by battle, but it got banished instead is the correct thing you'd like to say, but you don't want to because we're being sarcastic.
It was destroyed by battle during damage calculation.
Stop!
And then it was
No!
banished after
You're
damage
confusing the
calculation.
players!
But I'm technically right. I mean, if you have like a Return of the Dragon Lords and Dryden destroys the dragon by battle, you get to banish it before your dragon gets banished.
Alright, let's give him that 30 seconds. I'm not sure. I'm not good with words. A lot of people that don't speak English aren't good with English American words. That don't speak American. But people here talking about it, apparently there's nothing wrong with giving subs / bit donation tiers, faster point generation for being in your chat.
I speak English and American both fluently, which technically makes me bilingual. He did not feel like taking battle damage for that.
I assumed it was in defense, so.
But there's a Thoroughblade.
A Thoroughblade?
Yeah, it makes
Oh,
it
yeah,
do
yeah,
piercing.
yeah. Wait, for it to be considered disturbed battle, it needs to be moved at the end of the damage step directly by that battle.
But in real life it can be destroyed? What? Asmo, don't lie to them.
Hasmo dropping the shade. Hello, you are wrong forever, infinitely. Into the Shadow Realm you go.
With the rate at which some people argue with clearly correct rulings and say it works differently elsewhere, I'm surprised some of them don't like go out into the world and say, "Gravity, you're wrong. That's not the rate at which that object falls. I've seen it elsewhere. It should fall fast."
It changes depending on how far away you are from Earth. So if you're really, really high up, then objects will accelerate at a different rate had you been at sea level. If you really want the technical explanation, but the change is pretty much negligible. Also, air resistance is the thing too. So you need to do a force mass acceleration calculation based on that too.
Our community grows.
Hello, I am a mechanical
also
engineer.
affected by the curvature of space-time, but that shouldn't matter unless you're going like really ludicrously fast.
Stop. Basher 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Thanks for the follow.
They do actually have to adjust for that when making satellites rotate a certain way, because their speed does make non-negligible curvature of space-time.
Piercing is IE before. Let's see. That's piercing.
Piercing is simultaneous with the destruction by battle.
I have no idea if it was in attack or defense mode, because I haven't checked it. Where did it come from? Oh, it was set. That's at 16 plus 12 makes 28. 28 versus 21? Got a cabinet of smoke, this would be in it.
Oh geez, I forgot about Mrs. Radiance effect. Can attack a number of times equal to the Earth monster you control.
That's a thing? What?
Nope.
Oh, okay, for a second there. Yeah, 1200. Yeah, 1200 damage. It's Mrs. Radiant gets boosted dread.
Okay.
%20% take up 80% of the calls. The Pareto Prince. Are you pulling stuff out of your butt again? Like. Being dyslexic gets you branded as a fool or child. I mean, you could put a disclaimer at the very front saying I'm dyslexic first, and then just said, try to type as best as you can. And then people are gonna be like, that's actually pretty good and understandable, but it's kind of weird still. I don't know why there's an issue.
Take the damage already.
Just take the
But
damage.
you still take the damage. In fact, you're supposed to take it before the monster leaves the field. No one ever seems to do that.
I should have just told him I was streaming on the thing too. And the 30 or so people watching haven't seen me been directly wrong in an appeal or anything like that. Just like throw more shade in there, but he doesn't need to be beaten to the ground that hard.
If you were wrong, there would easily be a bunch of people pointing it out.
Yeah, that too.
Cap G makes illegal plays all the time, and whenever he does, chat is just spammed with Cap, you chat.
I'm working on getting that emote though, so expect it within like a month at the very most.
You're working on getting Cap, you chat emote?
No, I'm working on getting a judge emote, something relating to a judge emote. So expect that pretty soon. He uses Book of Moon. I chain Whiptail. This book
he's
resolve.
giving a material to Hammer Kong, so
well,
it's
you
effect
need
that makes
to
targeting immune comes online.
I don't know what he targeted. If he targeted Whiptail, then I mean, technically speaking, I could say book still resolves, and that wouldn't be wrong.
Well, okay, he's trying to give targeting immunity to his Dryden after it's possibly already been targeted. Which would work in Magic the Gathering, but unfortunately for him, this is Yu-Gi-Oh!
Tell me the target. He targeted... This doesn't negate activation of the cards that targets and prevents targeting, doesn't it?
Yeah, it only prevents targeting while it has an Xyz material, though. Wait, how did he not get an Exceed material onto that? Did he not use Tiger Mortar? He did not use Tiger Mortar, did he?
Wait, how did he summon it? Oh, he did Shaka 9. He didn't use Tiger Mortar, he just straight Whip Tailed.
Yeah, you're supposed to use use Chaka 9 to summon it back, then use Tiger Mortar to give it a material so the effect is live. He forgot that part of the combo. Get wrecked. If you're gonna play a meta deck, play it right.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yep.
When you activate a card, you do things before the semicolon. Those are things done at activation.
I've been talking this whole time.
Yeah, I figured. Just like Extra Tem, right? Where he talks like for
No,
30 minutes and then realizes that his mic was muted.
So my audio interface requires me to have the software open for it to use my microphone properly. So I didn't have the software open this whole time.
Wait, why did he quit? The ruling was in his favor.
What was in his hand, Asmo?
I don't think I'm. I don't think I'm actually allowed to tell you because like contents of a deck are private, or in his hand are private, and I don't think I'm supposed to reveal what deck he was playing.
Rip.
Well, I can tell you what kind of deck he was playing, but I can't tell you the exact contents of what he runs in the deck because that would be leaking private user information.
Is it Go Control? He's playing Book of Moon.
Yeah, he was. Actually, am I even able to tell you because he wasn't? He didn't play any of his cards though. I'm not
He played
sure.
Book of Moon.
I can tell you as Book of Moon, but that doesn't help you.
He must be
Playing
playing
Chaos
Ghost Tricks.
Yeah, I
He's
don't.
playing Ghost Tricks.
I don't think I should tell you just on principle. Because
Okay,
he hasn't
if
shared
I
the deck yet.
perfectly guess the contents of the other 39 cards, can you tell me that I'm right?
No, stop it! Not like this. Yeah, Kong is doesn't have a thing on it when Book of Moon was activated. If players in the chat are confused, because that's what it looks like.
Book of Moon, it was Ice Barrier. Don't be silly, that card is way too good for Ice Barrier.
Does Zephyr gets effect if it was Pendulum Summon, but the summon was negated by Strike? No.
Well, it doesn't get the effect.
Yeah, no, it wasn't summoned.
It also wasn't destroyed in a monster zone.
True.
Even though on the attempt to summon, it is still taking up a monster zone, in that if they activate Steel Swarm Roach effect, you
Here's
can't
to
chain call the
new
Haunted to summon to the
beginnings.
zone.
The other trigger requirement.
You know, it's kind of a weird mechanic. When a monster is attempting to be summoned, it's not on the field, but it still occupies that zone in that you can't currently use it for anything else. even though you can't like target it. It's not considered in that zone.
And just BDBD, thank you for the follow. The fact that it was sent to the graveyard, so that means the destruction will count.
From extra to grave? No, it's from the void to grave.
Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not anywhere.
And this is why you don't play pendulums.
Where
They
does
have
Sun Dragon
back row
NT
and
activate? Oh, I don't know.
Or if you do, you at least don't overextend.
Oh yeah,
Arrow
forget.
pins 5 way too often.
Twitch subs and Game with subs have they have, what is it? Asmobot shield. That's what they have.
I'm losing all my mini points, Asmo.
How?
I'm trying scratchers and picking a card.
I want to laugh because the mini points don't actually matter. I'm sorry. Wait.
Yeah, what do I actually do with mini points?
What are mini points?
I think they're just for mini games because that's what I was intending them for. Because the main currency system is Asmobot, and I want to have the flexibility of. Sorry, hold up. I should probably be giving that 30 seconds. Or do I need to give 30 seconds?
If he goes AFK when he's getting FTK'd, yeah, you can kind of.
I can't
like,
tell if
that's
he's getting
malicious.
FTK'd. It's he's getting.
Wait a minute. Did he even get FTK'd? 1,000 damage, 200 damage. Then he draws a card. That is not even halfway there. He has taken 2,600 damage.
Okay, I got all my points back.
Oh, you got a good scratch card.
Oh, he's here.
Double pick a card.
Double pick a card.
You know, I hate that you can't really play Contract with Don Thousand the way it's supposed to be played on Dueling Book. Like, you can't leave cards revealed in your hand.
Someone's asking if you can activate the card from set rotation. I'm like, sure, but then you can't use Gateway of Chaos. You can't add. There's a lot of calls on lists, surprisingly. I should probably increase my call speed now.
Another loyal devotee.
Luana Gressi, thanks for the follow. Alright, so Glass Bell Summon, Dark Magic Circle is used. There's an issue because you don't reveal it and you didn't shuffle your hand, says blue player. He isn't supposed to reveal. He's the cards he banishes, but he's supposed to reveal the one he adds to the hand. Let me double check it.
Here's to new beginnings.
Matheus Rodriguez, thanks for the fall. 4 and 8, yes. This is the low-rated duels here. Hello.
Oh, hey, it's Arrow.
No, it's not.
Oh, it isn't?
Okay, it's
Okay,
not
sorry,
Arrow.
we didn't know who that was. I mean, your name does say Arrow.
It's Horseshoe.
Oh, it's Horseshoe? Alright, Horseshoe, welcome to the Discord. I don't know how you have talk permissions now, but you shouldn't.
Well, I am magic. I am actually the true Asmo.
The true magic Horseshoe Asmo. Totally made out of
Correct.
pure metal, like a robot.
I am actually just a horseshoe of arms and eyes.
Just put googly eyes on everything.
Ooh, broken. These set cards. By the way,
I
this
thought we
guy's
were
the
picking
smallest
up
in
the
the
pace.
draw.
Yeah. Thank you, Berserker. I'm dying a little bit here, and all the calls disappeared.
Well, there are 3 admins on.
Oh yeah, I think they just negated all the calls here.
Somebody actually summoned the Harpy level rank 4 Harpy XZs.
Well, I mean, it's going to get torrential right now. Well, let's see what's happening. He special summoned Harpy Svet Phantasmal Dragon. And then torrential tribute's activated. And DD Whirl is being banished because Macrocosmos. Torrential tribute
Is
doesn't target at all.
Have
doesn't-
they read Torrential Tribute?
Is this
Wow,
guy really
this
gonna
guy.
lose to the banished deck with Harpies? Is
Yeah,
that a
is he-
Harpy Lady 3?
Wait a minute. How does he have all these harpies on the field and the guy still has back row? Like, what does Hunting Ground do?
I'm assuming the Torrential was chained to Hunting Ground.
Yeah, the hunting ground doesn't trigger off of the thing, but I'd assume he put it on the field some other way. Because he just literally entered turn. Yeah, he literally entered turn and Xyz summoned.
He's playing 2 of the baby dragon.
Asmo, do you have any favorite decks?
Once.
The last favorite deck I had was Yang Zing, but I haven't updated it in forever, so it's like in Teller Knight format forever. Oh, still have a normal summon? Yeah, that's right. He only...
I remember Teller Knight format Yang Zings. Back when Yatu's Beyond and Vixie summons would go directly into Yazi. He'd be like, hopefully this Yazi's gonna stay. Don't summon Ignister!
But yeah, Yang Zing was one of my favorite ones. Just because there's so many options you could do. Like, it wasn't the most powerful meta deck where it's just like Helmet all the time. Like, I think the
favorite-
next deck I'd like would be World Chalice if they're actually decent, but then they're kind of... They don't really get to anywhere with all the combos you can do.
Asmo.
What's
you
up?
left
Yeah,
too
this is my
soon.
ultimate stupid one.
Oh, I left too soon? I thought they were okay.
It's okay though.
Oh, you got it?
The blue player's telling him how to do it.
Alright,
Like
cool.
Hunting Ground has to activate. It's mandatory.
Yeah.
Let me guess, he's destroyed all his opponent's back row and is now confused as to why he has to destroy the hunting ground.
You know, it's
No,
kinda
he just was gonna opt not to destroy anything.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you
know,
not destroy back row?
Equip counts as targeting even if the card doesn't say target? Yeah, Crimson Fox, OXOXOX. Yeah, it still counts as targeting. Equipping is literally a target that card or something. Like, equip spell cards will just say equip this card to blah blah blah. Those actually target. That's the one exception.
And Gradle's target too.
Well, Gradles will tell you to target, don't they? Or if they don't, it'll just say
Yeah.
it'll say equip. Yeah.
Okay, so this one seems simple. Can't Ghost Ogre and damage step.
Joker
But
activate
they
damage to
haven't
purple
actually-
poison.
You know, it's kind of funny. You say Yang Zings aren't as strong as the meta decks, yet these two guys are actually working on, like, hitting Yang Zings with their custom ban list.
Nice.
You've already limited Denglong. What more do you want from me?
I haven't limited Denglong.
It's limited on the bean list. I checked.
Who do you think this is?
Horseshoe.
Are you not one of the contributors to the bean list?
No.
Thought you
I
were
have
magic.
told him to ban things, but he ignores everything I tell him to hit.
When do cards like Full Force Virus check cards? Is it continuous until the third turn after activation, or is it at the start of their turn? It's whenever the heck.
Also, Sean, you have converted me into a Yang Zing player, so I also do not want Denglong to be hit.
Fair point.
One Danglong is fine though. You can do all your plays with one Danglong.
You can, but it's optimal with 2.
I mean, my deck is fine with one Denglong, but now you've opened the door for further hits to the deck. You've just grazed my deck with that first hit. The next one's gonna hurt.
You have Konami'd it. You have begun
Nah.
with an indirect hit.
I don't think Yang Zings are going to end up getting hit again. I don't even know why he hit them because they haven't really done anything.
Because the
Well,
No.
except for win 2 tournaments.
being list doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so I'm gonna mute these guys for a bit. Quake. It doesn't target twice necessarily. It targets once and then continuously targets. So like if you like call the Haunted Spirit Reaper, call the Haunted targets once in the grave and then the continuous targets the Spirit Reaper while it's on the field. So Spirit Reaper explodes.
Probably 2006.
Somebody told him that you could use the cannon soldiers in FTKs, and he
Yes.
believed him.
In a
If you have an
2000
infinite summon outlet, sure, but infinite summons are way more broken of a contributor than the mass driver on legs.
It's like the Dulorian Grand Soil loop, and you get a tuned cannon soldier in there, and then you.
Which you can't do anymore because Dueling has been errated.
No, it hasn't.
Forget
No?
so it's asking.
Now hard once per turn.
That's Brio.
Call the Haunted equips. Well, no, Call the Haunted's not the best thing to say, but pretty much they're things that continuously target. An equip card
Well,
will
it'll be-
continuously target.
It's definitely in the OCG been errated.
Target and
It
equip.
hasn't. Okay.
I mean, a card
Where?
that targets an equip is something like Thousand Eyes Restrict. Thousand Eyes Restrict targets and equips something.
Premature Burial, yeah, that targets in Graveyard.
And targets a card in graveyard and equips it after special summoning.
You'd be amazed how many times in GOAT format someone tried to snatch steal my face down.
Oh yeah, doesn't work.
No more calls?
Oh, yeah, there weren't any. I was waiting out. I opened up Poke Chat and I saw resource number 41 asking for a
Okay,
dono code.
I
and
have
I'm
a
like,
crazy idea. Asmo, get into a rated duel, and then as soon as there's a ruling dispute, get online as an admin and enter your own call.
Oh, hang on. I know what the question is. Ghost Dash versus Future Fusion. Fooling it.
Negates. Does not destroy.
you can
There's
negate
a
the
colon
effect that
in
would
both of those
send.
effects, so those can be Ghost Ogres.
He's ghost ashing the thing. He's ghost ashing the
okay.
first effect activation, which is entirely fine.
It just doesn't stop Future Fusion at all.
Wait, what the
Yeah, it
heck?
does. You don't get to mill.
Yeah,
But do you still
mill
get
in
to
the next
summon?
turn now.
No, you don't.
You
During
only
your
get to-
first standby phase after its activation.
Yeah, but you have to
Wait, what the
Ghost
fudge?
Dash on the initial activation.
You can't ash the initial activation.
You can't ash the initial activation. You ash the effect.
And then in the second standby phase, it'll activate the effect to fusion summon, but at resolution, it'll just be like, wait, what?
So it will still Fusion Summon.
It'll
No.
try to.
It'll attempt to, and then realize it has
It's
no
li-
material.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it references materials that you sent. That's how it's supposed to work, but the head judge can say, "Nah, you're wrong," and I'll be wrong. It's really weird though, because it just says fusion summon, one fusion monster with the same name as the monster you showed.
So
Oh yeah, you
technically-
can't show one. That's right. Okay, that makes more sense now.
You can. I thought it shows as part of the cost.
It shows as part of
It
the
shows
card
at
effect.
resolution.
Oh, okay.
You know, before they added Future Fusion, this made my ABC deck in traditional so good. Mill a Cyber Dragon, 3 A's, 3 B's, 3 C's for Chimera Tech, then summon
I
triple ABC Dragon.
Yeah.
Can I say something? Future Fusion isn't worded like it looks for materials. It just says
No, no,
fusion
no. It's
summon.
well, okay.
Yeah.
I'll show you the exact thing instead. Okay, so it says show one fusion material in your extra deck and send blah blah blah. Right? It says during your second standby phase, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck with the same name as the monster you showed. You didn't show anything. If you, that effect, the first one got negated.
Oh, okay. Okay, I
Wait,
got you.
this summon isn't considered to have materials, is it?
Yeah, you don't have materials either, since yeah.
So even if you don't somehow send materials, but you still reveal, can you still fusion summon?
I
Well,
don't.
you can
That's a
only
very
reveal something
hypothetical
if you're
question
able to
that I
send
don't think I can answer.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, somebody at my locals, we had a traditional format one, and it was you could use one banned card, and he chose Future Fusion for his ABC deck, but he thought doing that and sending all 9 materials and then a Cyber Dragon was the worst play you could do.
Yeah, sending materials is part of revealing. It's
That's the best play you can do.
verbatim.
You
It
get
says
three
show.
What wheels there? One.
You
Well,
know,
I'll
I've
just copy
actually
and
had a
paste it.
Blue Eyes player as my ally in a tag duel play Future Fusion post errata, and he was like, wait, dang it, this'll go in your standby phase. And I'm just like, oh, that's fine, I'm playing Infernoids. Mills everything.
Oh my gosh.
Inadvertent double decking.
I played Future Fusion, Lawn Mowing, Blue Eyes, and I was able to summon 5-headed dragon on so many people. It was hilarious.
What's the worst archetype that doesn't work with itself in pub? Someone's asking in pub chat. Because I'm pretty sure there's one.
Aura Mages.
No, they
Ice
they work.
barriers.
Ice Bears have support cards that work with themselves. It's got to be an archetype that literally does not work in itself.
Oh, so Allies of Justice.
Charmers have such anti-synergy.
But
Which-
Charmers
Genex
actually
as
have
well,
some
kind of.
legacy support in the form of like Unpossessed and stuff.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, they have the new stuff. It's pretty good.
remember there was one archetype that literally like just doesn't want to synergize with itself at all. Like
Barrier statue.
I definitely want to say Allies of Justice. I mean, not only do they have no synergy and no spell or trap cards, but their one goal is to destroy light monsters, and they struggle to even do that.
Lamvels, apparently.
Flamvels? Oh, they synergize with Allies of Justice.
no, forget
Genex.
wise
Yeah, I agree
decision.
with Genex.
Flamvels. Flamvels at least you
Genex
can like
has a lot of
rekindling.
synergy with itself. They have a level 1 that searches any level 3 Genex, a level 2 that searches any level
Yeah,
4
Genex-
Genex, a level
Genex
4
had
that
the,
searches any level 1 Genex. And then level 2
Chemicritters.
any level
Chemicritters
3
were really bad.
They're bad, but they do work with themselves because of the field spell.
Yeah, I'd say Isle of Justice is probably the
That's
worst
okay,
one so
Jack.
far that we went over. Landling 10, thanks for the follow.
Guardians. Guardian
what
Sphinx
you mean?
was meta in 2003.
It's a bad archetype, but it synergizes with itself.
The synergy is you play the equip spell and then you get to summon the monster. They really did not think that order through, did they? What are you supposed to equip to? An opponent's monster? Actually, there is a Grarl control deck that's kind of meta-relevant in dueling. You empty out your hand, summon Grarl after equipping Axe of Despair to, like, some other monster of yours.
Guardians, literally the worst archetype.
Yeah. Normal summon Flash Assailant, play Axe Grarl, set stuff, special Guardian Grarl. Hot? That is not an archetype.
Rafa should get on and do absolutely nothing. Like, we can have, like, 10 judges online and, like, no calls. And there's only, like, 2 judges taking calls.
Who is 41?
41? I can check if he has... Because I can't reveal... I'm not allowed to reveal who it is, even though I know who it is. It depends if he has the number on his thing.
Are you allowed to encrypt a message saying who it is and send us the encryption, and
No.
then separate from that, send us the decryption key?
Stop!
Who it is? It's Toad.
Yeah, it says Tote on his profile, so it's Tote. But yeah, there's some number judges here that
hang on.
players don't know
What did
the
Spice
name of.
say?
What?
Scroll down a bit. Spice has left a review on him.
Didn't do a great job this time. Please try again. Under unhappy face.
Oh.
You lose. You get nothing. Good day.
Oh yeah, Berserker. Question I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Did Spice find out I'm judging yet?
Yeah, he found out you're judging.
How salty did he get?
He wasn't incredibly salty.
That's actually surprising.
I don't know
That's
what
I
your
would
guys'
expect,
beef
'cause
is. Like,
he's admitted that he doesn't think he would be a good judge because he thinks
He has on multiple
that
occasions.
the first call he'd be like, "Why are you such an idiot?" Fired.
He would struggle to not insult.
so I think we're having a huge misunderstanding between Asmo and Spice here. I think you guys like think that each other hates each other, but like it's over nothing really. Like I would like to see you guys mend it, build bridges.
Wait, what is the beef over again?
It's basically, as far as I know, it's over one call where Spice got salty over his opponent doing a bunch of illegal plays and his opponent not being set to beginner. And Asmo doesn't feel like Spice handled that with the proper maturity, and Spice feels like he was attacked by Asmo over it.
I can confirm that Spice generally does not handle this kind of stuff with the utmost maturity.
That's
That
what
is-
that's
I
what
can-
my opinion is. In general, he doesn't handle stuff with the utmost maturity. And the fact that he was being hypocritical about it too, because in within the next hour, he was talking about an issue where he was having a player where he knew that the player was like 100% knew that the player was 100% trying to cheat, but he didn't apply cheating penalty. And I'm like, dude, it's one thing to say that I don't agree with this and that, but then it's another thing to be a hypocrite. That's
Oh,
that's
Cleaver
what
getting
I'm
linked
having an
monster?
issue with. And
Well,
his
please
conduct
get
too, yeah.
rid of
His
him.
conduct is also pretty derpy too.
These don't need a link. No, let them die.
So now they can actually special summon something from the extra deck, other than Klee Monster. Well, no, still Klee Monster.
They
Recreate
actually
is my
have no
son.
purpose in gaining. If the new Klee monster is just a link version of Towers, I'm not gonna be happy.
They're not gonna give them a towers. They're just gonna give them like a Link 3 with 3 arrows pointing down so that they can pen free.
Is this the same call that I was
And
in with the
some-
Future Fusion and the Ash Blossom? Because yeah, it is. Yeah. It's taking longer than it should be. Well, what's the problem?
Versus Cyber Dragons.
Both of these decks are dragons, except for the one with dragon in their name.
And shuffle unknown content to deck. Repairable game state. GG.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I,
hey, Asian Eyes
the
is
logs-
in the Watchers chat.
I don't know if that's him. Have you seen him play on Dueling Book with that username?
Who?
Sladra?
I don't think he's streamed Dueling Book ever.
Yeah, that might not be him. Remember that there's no username registration protection.
Do
So
you mean Shippo XD was in the call literally a minute ago?
no, the Sladra guy. SRN is saying Sladra is in the call, and that's Asian Eyes. I'm not 100% confirmed that it is him.
Now, so this Sladra guy has been following you, Asmo, but I don't know. He's been in a few calls. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's been following me for a while. It's just that I don't know if it's actually the Asian Eyes man in person. It might be a different guy. So yeah.
I don't know. And if in 2 days there's suddenly dueling book content following a judge,
Unwavering purpose.
His profile just has a couple links. Dang it, by clicking a link and therefore opening a new tab, I can no longer interact with Dueling Book.
Carbon Coded. Thank you for the follow.
And,
Yeah,
he
Asian
does
Eyes
use
is,
dueling book.
that's what I thought. I've
Okay.
never seen Asian Eyes in his thumbnail preview play on Dueling Book.
He does use
his
it. but-
profile contains a link to an image showing a broken dinosaur field he's gotten, which is the kind of thing I've seen Asian Eyes do before, so I'd believe that that's Asian Eyes. Let me just ash your giraffe face real quick. Someone posted that on the main page.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, like, you can check his actual name if he posts a duel on his channel on Dueling Book.
He primarily uses Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro,
Yeah.
but it's not unheard of for him to use Dueling Book, because he was a huge advocate of Dueling Network when it was still around.
No,
He
I'm
used to
not.
be
I'm
an
not telling
admin
you to
on
watch
Dueling
him. It's
Network.
just that we're discussing whether or not he's actually on Dueling Book. That's just it.
He has been on Dueling Book. There are videos of him on Dueling Book.
Yeah, but his username on Dueling Book isn't the same, is it?
I don't know. He uses a lot of random usernames.
Yeah.
That dinosaur field he had did have the Jirac that special summons itself when it's banished, which is a somewhat unconventional dinosaur tech.
Oh, hey, look,
that
it's
Slade,
Seaboss again.
is known for playing.
Hello, Seaboss. Welcome back to the stream. Let's see if he's right this time.
Doubt it.
Wait, which one's Sivos? Oh, is this the guy that you had to set to beginner?
No, I didn't. It's the guy that keeps being wrong. He's been wrong twice
I
so far in
guarantee
the stream today.
He wouldn't be in this duel if he were a beginner.
That is also right, SRN. Confirming for everyone else. Mega, he's trying to over it. Oh my gosh, is he right this time?
I am Mega. He trying to ogre it. That is a legal play.
But
It still banishes a card from hand, though.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
they go-
Doesn't it
oh,
have to
okay, blue
remain
player is
face up for
accepting to
resolve?
go backward, because then the thing is, red player literally like banishes a thing, and then he's like, oh wait a second, I want to do
Banishes
something.
cost? That is not correct.
No, that's not right.
Yeah,
Ogre does definitely kill the Omega.
Yeah.
In
Push the
fact,
card
this
from
last
hand.
Thursday, I activated Omega's effect and Solemn struck my own Omega just to get the graveyard effect to put my Crystal Wing back and summon it.
Huh, pretty good.
Next level.
T-Boss is right for once.
Get Ghost Ogre negated.
It's not even negated. It's just like I can't banish the monster, so nothing's vanished.
Effectively negated.
I mean, I think that guy has still won.
This field looks pretty imposing.
Haha,
guy
now
needs-
your Omega's in the graveyard. What's it gonna do there?
His back row needs to be present card, and he needs to have Candina and Chain Summoning. Like, he needs to have the best cards ever to get through this.
So because Omega says both, it only resolves if it's face up on the field and the opponent has a card in, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
Ogre
Ghost
doesn't
Ogre does
negate
not
it.
negate
Ogre,
Omega.
Ogre just explodes it, so then there isn't anything to banish. Some 5D checkers.
Negated.
Wait, was Cyframes an anime archetype? Used in the anime?
I find it hard to believe that they'd ever in the anime actually play an archetype that stops you from playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, it wasn't in the anime at all.
Thank God.
That would be the most boring episode ever. I attempt to summon a monster. Get negated. I summon Omega.
Now I steal a card from your hand. Ah,
Although,
In
wind
face,
up
I'll
rabbit.
banish your back row face down.
are we okay with spoilers for the new anime?
Please don't put spoilers if... Yeah, it's just a general courtesy thing. Don't spoilers unless it's like... Okay, spoilers are okay if it's like a year old or something. Usually, depending on what it is. Or like several months ago. Actually, no, not several... Yeah, a year or more. Spoilers are fine.
Are we allowed to spoil which Harry Potter character whose name ends with 8 killed which Harry Potter character whose name ends with Dumbledore?
Oh my gosh!
Really?
hated it when hate killed Trumbledore.
He straight up logged off. He straight up logged off.
Aya kills Dumbledore.
I can't lose rating if I'm not even online.
You dumb judge. I'm not gonna appeal you and just quit the game. Goes into a real life tournament. He's like, he goes to my Omega judge. He's like, yeah,
He just
that's
rage
the
quits out
Omega's.
building and
He's just
uses
gonna
deck
run
there.
outside.
Do you think he's just currently stood outside his outside his house, just screaming at the sky?
Oh my gosh.
What on earth? Striker.
How are you getting your emotes, Asmo?
I am paying someone to make it for me. Why? Do you want the person? Do you want that person too, or?
No, I was just wondering if you were paying somebody or what you were doing, because it's pretty easy to make emotes.
Well, I'm paying someone to make a custom one, so it's actually very, very good. Instead of it being amateurly made by myself, because I'm not a graphic designer, I'm more so a mechanical engineer.
All things are possible with Photoshop.
Except I need like a lot of experience with it. I want to make it. When I put my emote on, I want it to be good. I don't want it to be made by myself.
You're gonna spam to it. Wait, is Penguin here?
No.
Spam
Oh, you
salt.
just typed it out. Sad that the Asmo bot no longer hits that.
You're gonna spam to it, right? Oh my
You got a
gosh.
problem with homemade emotes?
My problem with this is not that it's not professionally made, or it, like the emote that I produce isn't gonna look nice enough. Like I just want it. I just want the emote that I put up to be good and made by someone with experience.
AFK.
That is the worst gold sark I have ever seen in my life.
Wait, what did he call?
Summoner monk.
Wait, what's the card in the graveyard? Is that a TG?
Yes. And under it are Zodiac Barrage and Reinforcement of the Army. Which I suspect he searched Spell Striker with.
Special Spell Striker from the grave. And
By
he
banishing the gold sark.
overlaid it back on under Levier?
You know, in 2006, it was actually a common play to gold sark for graceful charity.
I have no idea what he's doing, but I'll give him that 30 seconds. Because I think he was trying to use Levier effect to special something back. But then realized that he didn't want to do that.
Oh, he wanted to summon the Summoner Monk off of Levier.
There's a Summoner Monk in there.
Which is a weird way of summoning Summoner Monk.
And then he'll use the effect. Hashtag how to get rid of your entire hand in one turn.
Are live
Yeah.
tournaments coming back? Oh, you mean the Dueling Network live tournaments I hosted back way when? I currently don't have full time in the day to host them. So I would need to put it during the weekend, such as like either Sunday or Saturday.
Or Saturday and Sunday. The conventional order of
Okay,
those days.
so Red Magic's not here. That was like 40 or so seconds, not exactly 30.
Asmo, did you just game lost someone? How dare you do something so rude?
He wasn't
What
there.
happens
He
if you
told me
What's the procedure if you accidentally game lost the wrong person?
say sorry, and then that's it. Because then you're scum.
Yeah, I've actually done that once. It was once in over 10,000 calls, but still.
Yeah, I've done it twice in over 20,000 calls, so yeah. It's a less than 1% chance of
once
recurring.
Hey, we both get to claim a 99.99% accuracy rate.
I saw his results guy shot. He took 1,500, sold to protect my magician.
Well, no, your
That's all it was.
accuracy rate might be 100%. It's just your ability to click buttons that's not.
Okay, this guy's doing the scattershot combo, but he doesn't get to affect them.
Well,
Wait.
no. He takes 500, then starts attacking, and then now he wants to use Eternal Soul. Yeah, he's got
Wait,
it. Got
starts
there.
attacking.
So he took the effect damage and then he moved on to the battle phase, and now he's trying to activate Eternal Soul to protect him. Rip him.
Meaning to the destruction of my monsters. That is part of the effect of the first scatter shot. Well done, you have
Like,
failed.
It's
It's the second
There-
effect of the first scatter shot on the
It
chain.
applies.
there isn't any way to confuse this because then he's sending additional scatter shots. He didn't ask why you're sending additional scatter shots. He just accepted it and lost 1500, but didn't destroy his monsters.
What exactly is Volcanic's win con supposed to be? I've always wondered. Like, I get how they get card advantage, they get to draw cards and have a searchable Raigeki, but what particular field are they supposed to make that I should be
The
afraid of?
actual boss monster is Volcanic Doomfire, something that people stopped running over 10 years ago because it's a 3k beat stick
Does it
and it
do
doesn't do
anything?
much. I used to actually run Volcanics. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
if you get match lost incorrectly because a judge like misclicked the wrong loss, then that's actually you're actually very, very unlucky because that happens in like never.
Unless you happen to be the 10,000th Phasmocool or 10,000th Shormcool, in which you will get a game loss if you are in the right.
Link 1 scatter, Link 2 also scatter. Because
He already resolved that chain.
because chaining a card to itself is fun.
Can you order them the different other way around?
No,
No,
the
no,
damage
no.
is mandatory, the destruction is optional. You
Mandatory
would
than
want to
optional.
order it this way anyway, because they miss timing this way.
Basically, this is how I rule the stuff where it's like, hey, here's the chain. If the opponent's absolutely clear on what is happening, is clear on pretty much straightforward, clear on what's going to happen in the chain. Hey, I sent these 3 guys also. Like it's clear that he was trying to activate it. So he's gonna start. Once you start resolving, then it's done. You've opted out your right to respond. To start chaining more cards.
Volcanic Doomfire is actually not an awful card.
Sounds
Not as
Jigsaw, thank
bad
you for
as I
the 35
remember
bits.
it being. From your a 3k beat stick by just getting rid of the Tri-Blaze Accelerator, then your opponent has to attack it into it,
This guy is
and when it destroys a monster by battle, it destroys all monsters your opponent controls and inflicts 500 for each of them. That's not awful.
Eternal Soul gets set.
However, he could then flip the Eternal Soul back up
yeah.
to summon the Dark Magician.
You can legit
then
flip it
attack.
back up to.
Summon Dark Magician effect.
Wins duel.
But yeah, if usually like it's like half and half. Maybe if like you accidentally give the wrong if you end up actually getting the wrong game loss, then the player that got the game loss will have a good laugh
Wait a
out of
minute.
it.
This card's name becomes Dark Magician. You can only use each of these effects of Magician of Dark Illusion once per turn. So you can use the effects multiple times because it's not Magician of Dark Illusion anymore.
Would you like to
right?
hear about our ball and savior, the Wicked Avatar?
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, okay. The Wicked Avatar, if you hero mask it to change its name, it still recognizes the Wicked Avatar's effect. Just in terms
Oh.
of being able to increase attack. So you can't get infinite attack.
I have played anime Wicked Avatar before on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. That thing is so absurd. It's immune to like everything, including kaiju.
Wait, how is it immune to kaijus?
Your opponent cannot tribute this card.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Summoner Monk, right? Wait, what card was you talking about?
Anime Wicked God Avatar.
Oh, yeah, Anime Wicked God. Jeez.
What if I were just to make I want to make a deck that has the Immortal Summoner Monk.
There's an Abyss
Deck
statue
out,
on the
just
field, and
like
I see an
future.
Infinity on the field. I think something's wrong here. He's
Which was
using
summoned
Infinity's
first?
effect, and Solemn Strike is being used. Oh.
Okay,
And
he
then
was
the
smart to
Infinity
strike the
is
CDI
speed.
and not the
Three.
Nova.
Another loyal devil.
hang on.
Speed.
Is he negating the effect to absorb the barrier statue, which still makes no sense because he shouldn't be able to summon it because of the barrier statue.
Oh,
It's-
that guy's trying to use CDI to negate the strike that's negating the CDI summon. That does not work for multiple reasons.
Three is faster than 2. Whoa, what?
You can't activate the effect of a monster that doesn't exist yet.
That is also true.
Well, I'd
Perhaps
assume.
he tried the same thing with like Excitionite versus Royal Oppression. Royal Oppression negate Excitionite summon. Excitionite chain.
Rulebook slam. Rulebook slam.
Okay.
Asmo, transfer the rulebook slam.
Transfer the Rulebook Slam? I think it still works.
This guy is not playing his Card Guard Turbo deck correctly. He needs to Ties of the Brethren, that barrier statue, to get Card Guard and Duragetto.
I think the CDI player's dead. He's just gonna get beaten to death by a barrier. Also, how is he? Can you just? Are you still in that duel, Asmo?
Yeah, I'm still on the duel.
You inquire how is he summoning the CDI?
Well, Barrier Statue of Abyss was normal summoned in the next turn, and red player went first into a CDI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then blue
Oh, so
player
he was
went.
striking the effect of CDI?
Yeah, he's striking the effect to absorb for CDI.
He cannot special summon that. You need to
I
special
was
summon
right.
it face down.
Ah, but it is the dark version of Cyber Dragon.
Oh, that changes everything.
Cyber Edelin, you mean? Or El Tannen, whatever the heck it's. My opponent activated return special, then I chain Maxi, then he chained his face up Agpak to tribute summon. Can he do this?
I think his entire deck just loses to barrier statue.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's
Return
fine.
effect to special summon, Maxi Chainlink 2, Apocalypse Chainlink 3 to destroy return, so you won't get the special summon. That is a legitimate play.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't see any issues with that. It's just
Why
the
does-
resolution is gonna be a bit derpies.
Why does one player both have True King and True Dracos? They don't synergize with each other very well.
Barastos is the one that summons from deck.
If
I
he
guess-
has used a Barastos to summon Masterpiece, he has made poor life choices.
Well, no, the Barastos wasn't destroyed. It's on the field currently. Let's. Oh, Barastos was summoned by destroying Dynamite and Agnamazid, and then Agnamazid adds a worm from. No, I think he destroyed Masterpiece and Agnamazid, and then Agnamazid added back Masterpiece. Wait, no, he needed a water. It was Dynamite.
I don't think there's any issue with that, as long as because Apocalypse and Return are two different cards.
But Asmid, what's his face, can then add Masterpiece back to hand. So the one that adds from grave to hand.
How did Masterpiece get to the graveyard?
Foolish Burial.
What are you guys talking
I don't
about?
think he added
Masterpiece is on the
anything
field.
back with Agnamazid. I think he just like passed Agnamazid effect. He could have gotten a free Dynamite.
So
We're
Chainlink
just
3 is
concentrating
tribute.
misplaced.
So Apocalypse will tribute summon into something. Maxi is Link 2, then something special summoned.
Wait, he's destroying the monster with... Oh no, he's using
tributing,
the
he's
tribute
tributing.
summon effect. Okay. Okay, I thought he was popping return with
Oh
Apocalypse.
no,
That was-
Masterpiece versus Masterpiece. Whatever shall we do?
Well, a trap card was just tributed, so he'll probably pop Master. That worked.
Maxi no draws.
Have we had any appeals today then?
Yeah, we have. One of them got through, and all the other players got scared after I like smacked them real hard with rulebook stuff and whatnot.
Wait, what went through? They actually succeeded in a appeal.
Can he still special summon? There's nothing restricting special summons.
Wait, Asmo, I have a question about a ruling question about Kaiju. Can you activate Kaiju Slumber on the Fire Barrier statue?
Wait. There's something wrong here. I think we both missed it. Hold up.
Did he
Okay,
do
wait.
LT
Okay, it says you
turn?
cannot special summon for this turn.
Okay, so he can still special summon.
For a second there, I thought return said you can't summon any other monsters, and I was like, if it said that, then you wouldn't be able to activate an effect that would tribute summon. Wait.
Well, no, if it says it's part of
Wait,
the
no. If
effect,
it's part of
also
the,
you cannot.
if it's part
Yeah,
of the
you can
effect, then you'd still be able to activate something in the higher chain link. But if it's part of the activation requirement saying you cannot summon other cards the turn you activate this card, then you wouldn't be able to chain anything else that would summon more monsters to it.
Okay, so this duel is fine. Okay, so regarding the barrier statue thing, I know that you can Kaiju Slumber the Light Barrier statue since there's 2 Light Kaijus with different names, presuming they're in your deck. But can you Slumber the Fire Barrier statue considering there's only 1 Fire Kaiju and you have to summon 2 different ones?
No, you can't.
You
It would be
can't.
the same as Vanities versus...
You have to be able to resolve the effect, assuming that you, for that particular summon prevention stuff, you have to be able to resolve the effect, assuming that you aren't able to destroy the card. Judge activate Trickster Reincarnation. My opponent draws 7. How much damage? Tell me. Based on
Let's
what
see,
is on
1400, 200, that's 4800.
Is that, are they
7
just
times
called a
2
judge to math?
times 3 plus.
Wait, the Trickster player is asking for math? You're playing the deck! You should know your own deck's mathematical formulas.
Uh, 21 40 200.
Asmo, the lack of brackets pains me.
It doesn't. PEM doesn't matter.
So, like I said, 4800.
And 600, 4800, yeah.
He'll also have to reveal his entire hand and not normal summoner set while a spell card is revealed that way.
And 4800 equals GG. Poor man.
Licoricia is triggered 7 times. Oh god, that would be busted if the field spell triggered off of each 200 off of Licoricia. Dark Room of Nightmare really breaks the deck. That would be 6 triggers right there. Can the red player admit defeat already? He's clearly not living this.
I don't know if he subtracted yet. If he did subtract, he'd still lose. But let's see.
His only hope is Hanawata.
I shouldn't have used then. I should have used.
They just chain another reincarnation.
What if he doesn't have a reincarnation set?
I shouldn't have used the word
check
then.
the log. Search another reincarnation, right?
Wait, what? Why? I already
What's
went.
his other set card? Oh,
Oh. Asmo's Asian, he got this. What the heck?
Asmo didn't even do the math. Sean did it.
John did the math. I was typing stuff down while he was doing the math, so I wasn't doing the math correctly anyway. You
You
changed
were
fate.
typing the math, though.
Yeah,
oh,
I
wait,
was
no,
typing.
the
That's
player
so.
one.
That's so I can explain to the players what's happening.
No. The answer is no.
You
It is
changed
no
fate
longer
to
on the
hanger.
field.
What is he asking?
Depends on what is.
It's the search effect.
Since hanger
It removes
is
hanger
no
from the field.
longer
Oh, fate is
on
vanishing hanger? Okay.
turn. A
I do not agree with that fate play.
I mean, union hangers are hard once per turn. So,
Yeah, but he's just gonna summon a union now and attack over prophecy. I would have waited for the summon to just banish the monster. They need their normal summoning.
don't know. It's not the worst play. If you have a gold gadget in hand, though, or a silver gadget, it's over. You might also have Solemn Warning set.
Hey, I called it.
She's gonna attack over. All right.
That's what you get for not saving that fate.
Oh my gosh. I mean, he would have been in a worse case later if he. Oh wait, if he saved the fate for.
No, if he saves it for
yeah.
the summon, chain to the field spell effect, A is banished.
I mean,
Hanger resolves
saving
without
it
effect.
for the ABC Buster Dragon when the opponent summons it's probably the best option, isn't it? Hey,
Yeah,
Jars.
but that wouldn't be that. Turn 1 and actually summoning ABC is quite hard to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, just wait it out.
If you banish the A when he summons it and triggers the field spell, he just gets nothing. No equip, no monster.
And he's lost one of his free A's,
Yeah.
which is your beta level 4 as well.
If this were full power prophecy, ABC wouldn't get to stand a chance against it. Jalgin, set fate.
Send more.
There aren't any calls, and we got like 1 minute left.
Wait, why is it ending at 20 past?
Because
What?
I got 1 subscriber and people put in bits, so the timer extended.
That be make sensible.
Yes. I think it adds like 5 to 10 minutes or something for people that sub. Just like Pot of Greed. No one knows what Mirror Force do.
Torrential targets all your monsters, right?
Torrential treats all your monsters.
So does Mirror Force.
Yeah, Kappa. 3-hour
Mirror Force
stream.
does as well.
Hey, we're extended by another 2 minutes or so.
Who extended? Oh,
More calls. There's not any to take. Those bits will be in vain. Thanks, by the way. It's another minute for calls to appear. Another 2 minutes for calls to appear. Let's go. Come on, users. You can have problems. Unless I've resolved all the problems. There's a lot of users online now that you take a look. It's like 700. We're gonna get to 1,000 at some point. For online users.
hang on. I'm gonna log in and cause problems.
No. You have to do it within the first minute, but then you shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, I could jump in and ask for extra deck size.
What is my extra deck size? I don't know. What is my opponent's extra deck size? He's not telling me. It's on the screen.
I know. You think X Steven made it so you could see that during Rock Paper Scissors just to avoid that admin call now?
Wait, what are you able to see in rock, paper, scissors?
See your opponent's deck and extra deck size.
Oh. Yeah, that
Right,
would
right.
definitely have to have been deliberately added.
Do you think it was purely for the reason, though, to prevent that admin call?
Waiting
Probably.
intensifies. Waiting intensifies. I think I'm gonna be hosting Maljuso afterward. He's playing some Space Ninjas in space right now.
What?
He's playing Space
What?
Ninjas in space right now.
That's an actual game?
Yes, it's called Warframe. The call that appeared disappeared. What the heck?
You got sniped.
Just on.
There's a freaking cheating call for cheating, and then straight up disappeared. Like
Maybe
I-
one of them just immediately quit.
yeah. I gotta snipe it. Because it's a free call if the issue automatically solves itself.
Maybe
Mine.
it was just cool judge
Mine.
abuse.
Friggin' mine. Instant. Friggin' instant.
Wait, did he put another minute?
You put another minute to summon.
Pot of Neg 9, Ritual
Asthma.
Sanctuary, it got
How do you
Ghost
feel
of-
that you've now become a coin meter?
A coin meter? How does that work?
Yeah, you add coins, time is added.
That
Wait,
could infinitely
he-
loop into itself, so it'd have to be an exponential
Oh.
function.
He Ghost Ogre that before the cost was paid.
Yeah. Thank you for the 300 bits. Hey, ugly.
No.
You call about Spirit
Arch Lord
Elimination versus
isn't-
Big Burn, right? Yeah, we do.
Lord
Jars,
is
by the way, is
Modius,
this
but
Arc Lord
it's-
Asmodeus? Yes, this is Arc Lord Asmodeus. This is the exact same
it's
account. Or the exact same Twitch account that I streamed on when Dian was up, was a thing.
Show me the Sovereign. Oh, chain from hand.
This is
I
an
should have
Arch
probably
Lord
stayed in
Asmodeus.
there. If the opponent's like, hey, that Sovereign you just added, you can't use it. Oh, there's gonna be another call anyway.
I've seen
Why
a
does
Star-
he keep adding time?
Why does he keep
I've
adding
seen
time?
a Star Seraph player IRL do the most broken illegal play with Star Seraphs. Summon stick, search chair, special summon chair, draw a card, overlay
Summon
for
chair.
Satellar Knight Vladilus, and detach to make Trevor.
Asmo, what was wrong with that statement?
What?
You have 10 seconds to answer.
I wasn't paying attention. I was typing about internet search histories.
You have 5 seconds
We
to
need to
answer.
talk
No!
about Spirit Elimination versus Big Burn.
Spirit Elimination versus Big Bird. Let's
Okay,
not talk about that.
That ruling was just worded really badly. No, you cannot chain Big Burn to Spirit Elimination. They're just saying if you resolve Big Burn while Spirit Elimination is applying, you banish the monsters from the one guy's hand, or field rather, and the monsters from the other guy's yard.
These calls, they're not appearing. I'll just roll around in pub chat for a bit, I guess.
When did PubChat stop being toxic?
I think it's usually when I'm online where it's like, well, I mean, okay, the Ishida guy got frozen, so then that lowered the toxicity by like an F ton, effect ton. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Ton.
Effect ton. That's a ton of effects that chain together infinitely.
So by one Zodiac, basically.
Why do you delete the rest? Oh boy.
Really, Asmo?
Get banished. You can banish monsters from the field sometimes, but not all the time.
Why is that sometimes but not all of the time thing become such a meme?
Why was Ishida
It's a thing
frozen?
from Glasgow's channel. It
Um,
originated in like Shadol format. People would play 2 Shadol fusions and 2 mistakes because depending on your matchup, there are cards you wanted to see sometimes, but not all the time.
Well, I thought it came from the one Reckless Greed in the Paleo deck.
No, that was just a prime instance of getting to actually use that phrase after the thing. Gotta play it at 1, because, you know, you want to see it sometimes, but not all the time.
Which I don't know why you don't want to see it all the time. It is the good draw power.
He also only runs 2 Dino Miscus, the best card in the deck. Because, you know, why would you want to see more Dino Miscus?
And anyone see Firewall getting hit with limited status, making the first face card to get action ticket to? First link card?
It won't get hit
Could be.
because it's an anime main character card.
Oh, wait, it is anime main character card?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that's not gonna get hit in a while.
Nope.
Wait, is this the first time they gave an anime character like a super OP, legit OP card?
Wait, which card?
Firewall Dragon?
I mean, to be fair, no one's ever hit S0, even though that's a pretty busted card, because it is, like, a big deal in the anime. It has
Also,
Vexel in the name.
Stardust was a very powerful card at the time.
It was never ban-worthy, or even limit-worthy.
Yeah, because
Like,
you could get around it by just attacking over it, actually.
That was actually a pretty balanced format. You summon Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, and they Dark Hole you. You summon Stardust to be safe from Dark Hole, and they summon Red Dragon Archfiend and attack over you. But then you get to Dark Hole them.
Wow.
It was just a train wreck of a format. What it sounds like.
Just OP Ace Monster. Neos made a lot of fusion monsters. Really did.
You know, I actually inadvertently got away with, like, the most game-changing cheat of that format. Crush Card Virus Chainlink 1, my opponent's Stardust Chainlink 2, my Stardust Chainlink 3, and then I realized, like, a year later, wait a minute, I can't negate that Stardust because Stardust isn't destroying Crush Card on the field.
Waves.
It's negating the
KXC.
activation and destroying it.
But I'm serious, there aren't any calls right now near the tail end of the stream. Like,
We need more bits.
we need because the
I
stream
don't
is
think
over.
there's enough time to add bits to it now.
SRN has given Asba 100 bits. Bruh, it's not
In
XD. It's XDDD. I see. You're stronger than the ones before you.
DDD.
Oh
We're
no.
not streaming Kirby.
No, the other DDD. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Variety. Alright guys, that's going to be end of this weekend stream. I'll be streaming on Tuesday. You can check out the schedule right over down below or right here. Schedule.
A wise decision.
2828 Trevor, JJ2828, thank you for the follow. So, as always, there's a lot of information down below. Thanks for watching. And this is
There
Asmo,
is no information.
signing off.
The lie. Of its
We'll get punished for
information,
making a call
so
for no
just
reason
just where it
for you to have a
works.
call. Yeah, you would probably get punished. But I'm hopping off right now. Alright guys, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'll be hosting a Madra, so he's playing Space Ninjas, and he's actually a really, really chill, cool, bearded man that may or may not be drunk right now. So, there you have it. I'll give it 10 seconds before I host, so this message actually gets through.
The message won't get through.
The message
He
isn't
hates
gonna
you
get
all.
through? Oh,
He
oh
hates
no.
all of you.
Oh no.
See you later, guys.
Bye.